Grossi Posse Packer Nation. Welcome to an episode of Podcast where you don't have to be a Packers fan, but it sure does help. I'm your host, Tom Grossi, and all right, this one hurts a little bit more than Ty Montgomery. Ha Ha Clinton-Dix has been traded to the Washington Redskins for a 4th-round draft pick. Now, I've been talking about Ha Ha for the past couple weeks, ever since the comments he made came out in the media that he was unsure about his future and didn't think that he was going to be on the Packers next year. The Packers decided to pick up this final year in his contract. And so this is, this is rough. And let's just talk about the history of Ha Ha Clinton-Dix for a second. I like Ha Ha Clinton-Dix. I like the fact that he wanted to be a Green Bay Packer. I still remember him going on social media and, imposing in Packers stuff, and I was excited to get him. We all thought that he was going to be this elite safety, and unfortunately, he never really lived up to the hype. The guy was a solid player, and I would argue, based off of our current safeties, the best safety that we had. But that being said, he did have some major mistakes, some blown coverages, but the fact that he was there almost every single snap at least provided some consistency in that backfield. And so I didn't think the Packers were going to re-sign him, but at the same time, I was kind of holding out hope that at least he was a body back there. He was a competent player. He was a solid player. And while he's usually not going to wow you with any of the things that he does, at least most of the time he's not going to lose the game for you. And so the way I look at it is you have a former 1st-round pick. You got a 4th-round pick for him. I think that's not bad, considering that if the Packers weren't going to sign him next year, at least they got, a decent mid-round pick for him. So that's something. But right now, I think the major cause for concern is, like I just said, he was the best safety we had, and we have cornerback help, and, they've always been kind of moving people around, like Kevin King will be moved around. We'll see potentially Josh Jackson or Jair Alexander kind of get into that hybrid role. That's not really what I'm concerned about. What I'm concerned about is I think all Packer fans agreed, the number one needed position on this team was a pass rusher, and now you could add safety to that list as well. And I know we have 2 first-round picks, which is going to be helpful for next year, but if the Packers make a run and the Saints, who look great, are making a run, those are also going to be later picks. So to get an elite safety and an elite pass rusher in this next draft seems a little bit far-fetched and has me a little bit concerned. Oh, and you also need, offensive line help. But right now, our current safeties are Kentrell Brice, Jermaine Whitehead, Josh Jones, and Raven Green. Josh Jones, I'd love to see him play more, but, he's obviously going through some stuff. Whitehead, and Brice, dumpster fire. So while I'm not overly concerned about the names and the safety, because, again, they'll move positions around, they have to have a plan in trading Ha Ha Clinton-Dix, one would hope. But that all being said, I am concerned with the way that this secondary could perform, and I think just looking ahead in the future, this is just another position that we have to fill, and that worries me a little bit. But the fact of him going to the Redskins, he'll be staying within the NFC. I think he'll provide a boost for the Redskins, and they'll kind of see, let's see if we sign him or he becomes a free agent next year. So the Packers at least getting a good valued pick for him. They have some success picking in the later rounds, and so it's sad to see Ha Clinton-Dix go because I wanted so much more from him. I liked him as a player. I think he was one of the fan favorites, but it's a tough business, unfortunately, and that's kind of the way that it is. And so today we've lost 2 players, Ty Montgomery and Ha Ha Clinton-Dix. We've gotten a 7th-round pick in 2020 and a 4th-round pick next year. And, yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. We're obviously, look at the 7th-round pick is kind of irrelevant. I'm going to pretend we didn't even get anything from that. But the 4th-round pick, some fans might see this as us giving up on the season. I don't agree. I don't think it's that. They have to have something in place. And I think this is the last opportunity they had to get some value from Ha Ha Clinton-Dix before releasing him next year. And so they at least got that. I'm going to give the Packers props for that. But currently, right now in this season, this doesn't help our secondary at all. Let's put it that way. Even if it doesn't dramatically impact them or even hurt them, it doesn't help. Yeah. I'm curious to see what you think about this. I'm going to miss Ha Ha Clinton-Dix. I'm going to miss his consistency. And I treated this almost like Morgan Burnett going, in that he wasn't like this elite, amazing player, but at least he provided consistency to the position. So let me know what you think down below. I'm curious on your thoughts. You can always find me at TomGrossiComedy.com, TomGrossi Comedy, or Tom Grossi Comedy on Twitter, Instagram, and the Patreon. Also, for you SeatGeek ticket buyers, for your first-time purchase, you can use promo code TomGrossi to save yourself $20, and it helps out the show, so thank you very much. You can check out podcasts on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, and, of course, here on YouTube. We do content several times a week, and, of course, stream every Packer game for the watch party on YouTube, so come on down. It's just a grand old time. So we move along as we go up against Tom Brady, the New England Patriots, this coming Sunday, without Ha Ha Clinton-Dix, without Ty Montgomery. And hopefully we turn this season around. I'm Tom Grossi. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, go Pack Go.